Yo, what is going on, you guys? Thank you so much for clicking into this video. My name is Ryan, aka Arpit, and if you are new here to the channel, make sure and subscribe. And I gotta make sure my glasses don't look wonky because somebody commented in one of my videos said they look a little wonky. I do apologize about that. Thanks for pointing it out. I'll try and do better. I don't know what's going on with these. But today we're going to be taking a look at one of the newest, well, sort of newer free games that have come to the Nintendo Switch, Rogue Company. Now, technically, this game came out a couple months ago, but in order to play it, you had to pay, I think it was $15, $30? Somebody let me know down below in the comments. I don't remember. I honestly didn't end up picking it up because I didn't want to put in the money knowing it was going to be free to play. Well, here we are. It is now free to play. But the question that we have to ask is, for you guys that did not spend the money, is this game really free to play? And is it worth picking up for the Nintendo Switch? And, you know, deleting that space you need to download the file and even just investing time into checking it out? Well, that is why I am here for you. So without further ado, let's get into whether or not Rogue Company is free-to-play friendly. This is going to be not really a review, but I am going to talk about the game and just my overall general feelings about it as well. Just to let you guys know if it's actually something worth picking up, just, you know, as far as the actual game goes. So if you're unfamiliar with Rogue Company, it is a 4v4 online game where you and 3 other people take on 4 other people. Now you've got 3 different game modes that you can choose between. The first game mode is Demolition, and this is definitely one of the longer ones. More or less, you are either defending certain sites or you are on the team that is trying to detonate a bomb, and you switch off halfway through. So if you start off defending, then the next round you'll be trying to set off the bomb. The second game mode is Extraction, and Extraction is sort of like you're trying to detonate a different type of bomb in a specific site. These rounds, I feel like, go by a lot quicker because you only have 1 life, same with Demolition. And then the third game mode is the one that I personally like playing the most, and that is Strikeout. In Strikeout, you actually have multiple lives, and if you take over the designated area for the round, then you deplete the other team's reinforcements over time. Now, with this game being called Rogue Company, you obviously play with different rogues that are available. And this is where the huge free-to-play barrier hits. Now, if you just download the free game, you can choose between 6 different rogues, and there are 8 others that you can unlock either by paying money or by grinding out experience and then spending that experience to unlock those characters. And we will get into all the pricing and all of that as well. But one thing I do really like is that each one of these rogues feels very unique. Now, each one has different abilities, both passive and active, that you can use during a match, as well as different weapons for each of them and different secondary weapons and things like that that all make them feel very unique. And that's something I really, really love about the game. I feel like I'll jump into, you know, a bunch of matches with one and then I'll switch over and I feel like I'm playing a new game because I just am trying to learn how that new rogue actually plays and works. So that's something that I really, really like. Now, regardless of the game mode that you choose, before you start each round, you start off in your little plane and you can enter the shop or whatever. And you're given a certain amount of money at the very beginning of the match where you can spend points before you jump into that first round. And then depending on how you do in the rounds as far as revives, accomplishing the actual objectives, killing other people on the other team, all those things will earn you cash so that before the next round starts, you can use that cash to upgrade weapons, unlock abilities, all that kind of stuff. Now, one thing I have to say about the Switch version is that this game, for the most part, looks really, really, really good. There has only been, I think, 1 match that I really saw some stuttering, and I don't even think it was any frame drops. I think it was just the internet connection. I don't even think it was mine. It was probably just with who I was playing with or against. just made the connection weird. I don't really experience any frame drops in the game. The only weird thing that's ever happened is one time my teammate was spamming like a destination point and spamming it a lot, and it bugged out my game to the point, like, until he stopped, I was seeing this weird black box. So that was the only weird thing that happened. That only happened one time. Other than that, the game looks really, really good. Now, there are some texture things as well that I've noticed. Not all the time, but definitely you notice it sometimes. Like just recently, there was like a truck that looked very bland and muddy. And then like a second later, it actually popped up the right texture that's supposed to look like. So you will see that a little bit in the game. But other than that, it looks really good. And I feel like it plays really well. Now, another really underrated feature in Rogue Company that I really like is you can swap the side that your character is looking. So like if you're peeking around a corner, depending on, the corner that you're standing on, you can switch your camera view to actually make it so that your whole body's not exposed so that the other team can shoot you right away. And that is something that I love about this game. I don't know why it's such a big feature for me, but I just couldn't think of any other games, at least on the Switch, that had any sort of feature like that. So that's something that I really, really like as well. Now, one thing that really sucks about the game is, every single match is 4v4. So you definitely have reliance on your teammates. And I have been with some teammates that really suck. And I've definitely been probably a teammate that people are probably like, what the heck is this guy doing? Because I am no pro at this game at all. You'll definitely want to recruit your friends if you want to have a lot of successful matches in your games. But let's really dive into whether or not this game is free-to-play friendly. Now, really the only free-to-play aspect that comes into this game is the actual rogues. So each rogue, like I said at the beginning, you have 6 rogues that you start with, and then there are 8 to unlock. And one thing I also said is that I have put about 12 hours into the game, and I still haven't earned enough experience to unlock a single rogue. So I'll just show you guys really, really fast here. So here are the 6 different rogues that are unlocked, and each one of these gray ones are ones that aren't unlocked. And if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you see the little star with the little blue, I guess it's like a badge. I don't know what the term is off the top of my head right now. But I have earned 13,236 so far, and to unlock a rogue, you need 15,000. So yes, after 12 hours, I have earned 13,000, and I still need another 1,800 or so to actually be able to unlock my first one. And this newest one, Dahlia, I guess is how you'd say her name. She actually needs 20,000 to unlock. But if we go here to the store, we can compare the different packs and what you can get. So you get 2 rogues. You get the 2 rogues with any pack, and then you get the 6 other rogues with either the starter founders pack, which is $30, or the ultimate founders pack, which is $60. The only thing you get with the other one is you get an outfit, an emote, spray, and then 1,500 Robux, which you can use to unlock different emotes, skins, sprays, wraps, all of that. I do feel like it's pretty tough and not so free to play friendly on unlocking those different rogues. Now, if you want to spend all your time with just the 6 rogues, then you're good, because you have everything unlocked that you need to be able to be in the matches with those rogues. But if you want to be able to play as those other characters, you have to do some serious grinding, like for real. Now, some of you may consider that not serious grinding, depending on other games that you've played. So I do get that there's some perspective coming in with that, but it definitely feels pretty slow, at least in my opinion. I mean, $15 to even just unlock 2 is really not too bad. And then $30 if you really like the game. If you think about it, it's not the worst. I mean, part of me wishes that, some of these rogues weren't even available to purchase. Like you actually had to grind it out. I don't know. I get that's where, that's where the pay to win aspect comes in. It's definitely tough not being able, like it's taken me a long time just to learn what these different rogues even do without being able to play with them, if that makes sense. Because even if I'm not playing with them, if I have a teammate or someone on the other team has one of these rogues, I have to know what weapons they have so I can, play around that. So there's some things like that that take a lot of learning. I'm kind of determined, though, to not put any money into the game, and I've really been enjoying it. Now, last thing that I'll say as far as just the free-to-play aspect is that they've added mastery for each of the characters. So if you saw, there was a little 2 number for Anvil and Saint, because those are the 2 that I've played with the most. And you can earn these different mastery points that'll unlock sprays and things like that for you. So there are some things like that that you can unlock without having to put any money into it. But again, it is very grindy, like a lot. It has taken me so long to just get to level 2. You don't even get rewards at level 2. It's level 1 and then level 3. And I haven't even hit level 3. So, there is definitely a lot of grinding in this game. But at the same time, it's been weird how much I've really, really loved playing this game, for real. So if this is a game that looks interesting, if you're into third-person team-based combat, this is a really, really, really good game. It does a great job of definitely, making every character feel unique with their own different play styles and abilities and everything like that. I will say it's not so free-to-play friendly, just unlocking the different characters. But I've still enjoyed just getting to know the characters that are unlocked for you right away. So I think it's a good game that gives you enough of an idea where it's like, hey, if I want to put some money into this, $15 really isn't bad for an experience that, you've really enjoyed. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure and hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new here to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.